What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online. We're going to be talking about the patch notes, and I've blown it up, so hopefully you can see it here. And we'll just jump into it. There have been a number of changes over the last month to 2 months, big events, and hopefully this will address some of them. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So this is for June 16th of 2020. We'll start with the defect fixes. Graphics, they fixed an off-center command node beacon icon. Okay, great. PvE, the Upwell Covert Research Facility site for the Lightning Strike event will now appear much more often than before. They fixed an issue that was causing fleet mates of the character that triggers the completion of the Upwell Covert Research Facility site to receive an escalation message even when the site did not receive or did not escalate. User interface, they fixed an issue where control towers appear online during reinforcement state. They fixed an issue that made it impossible to auto-link Vorton or Vorton projectors and their blueprints. Fixed incorrect icons for small consortium Vorton projector and Vorton tuning system blueprints. And that, I think, is going to be a large part of it, is they're introducing these Edencom ships and weaponry, and it's going to be an entirely new, I don't know, tier or tree of ships and weaponry to learn and keep track of. So let's get down into the meat of it. Balancing. They made balancing changes to the tutorial NPCs. I didn't realize that was a big problem, but I'm glad to see they're putting some attention into the tutorial. The events, introducing the Lightning Strikes event until June 29th. Look for Upwell Covert Research Facilities on the Anomaly Scanner in low security space, as well as areas of nullsec associated with Upwell member corporations like Syndicate, Outer Ring, and the UTAC 7 RBK constellation in Pure Blind. Among the rewards are the skill books and materials for the new Edencom ship line. Exploration, the Project Discovery is updated with a new project focusing on flow cytometry to aid in the fight against COVID-19. Implants, they added the Hydra implant set to loyalty point stores and NPC loot drops. New modules and ammo. A brand new weapon system has been added to the game, the Vorton or Vorton projector. The Vorton projector is exclusive to the newly introduced Edencom ship line. Similar to its progenitor, the arcing Vorton projector, this weapon will project an immense burst of energy that strikes multiple targets. 15 weapon variations of the Vorton projector are being introduced. Small, and let's go, here we go. Small, Tech 1, Compact, Scoped, Tech 2, and Faction, and they all have various names associated with them. Medium, Tech 1, Compact, Scoped, Tech 2, and Faction. And that's probably true for large. And let's see. They've got ammunition types for each of these. So, let's go into the Tech 1, and then we'll get into Tech 2. And it does look like it gives you some ability to dictate what type of damage you're going to be doing. So EM and kinetic for short range and long range. You've got short range, which is the Galva Surge condenser pack. Long range is the Mesmer Flux condenser pack. Kinetic and EM, as it's flipped. Short range and long range is Blast Shot condenser pack and Slam Bolt condenser pack. The Slam Bolt is the longer range of the two. Back to EM and kinetic, you've got short range and long range, Galva Surge, Mesmer Flux, and you'll see recurring, and these are medium. Yeah, they've got the same naming convention for small, medium, and large. So you've got the short range is always a Galva Surge or a Blast Shot, depending on which you want to emphasize, EM or kinetic, and the long range is either Slam Bolt or Mesmer Flux. Tech 2, Electro Punch, Ultra, is the short range. Long range is Strike Snipe, and that's true for all sizes, small, medium, and large. It doesn't look like there's an extra large weapon set or ammo set yet, so probably not a Dreadnought or yeah, I think it's just Dreadnoughts that use the extra large weapons. I'm sure I'm wrong there, so feel free to correct me in the comments. To augment the Vorton projector, a new weapon upgrade module is available. Probably similar to the gyro stabilizer and the other missile and weapon system modifiers. The Vorton tuning system will give bonuses to both the firing rate and damage of Vorton projectors. Vorton tuning system 1, compact Vorton tuning system 1, and Vorton tuning system 2. Module changes. They merged the Dark Blood Tracking Disruptor into Investor Tracking Disruptor 1, performed Shield Resistance Amplifier Tiericide. Shield Resistance Amplifier market subgroups have been renamed as follows. The EM Resistance Amplifiers are now EM Shield Amplifiers. Same thing with Explosive, Kinetic, and Thermal. They now have Shield in their name instead of Resistance. The parts of the names of the module that describe their role have been changed for all Shield Resistance Amplifier modules and their blueprints. EM Ward Amplifier changed to EM Shield Amplifier. Explosive, Kinetic, and Thermal Dissipation or Deflection Amplifiers are all now Explosive, Kinetic, and Thermal Shield Amplifiers. The Shield Resistance Amplifier module group contained two sets of basic modules, Basic and Supplemental. These are collector's items that do not appear in the game for some time. All have been merged and marked as special storyline Basic modules. Basic modules were renamed. Basic EM Ward Amplifier, Explosive Deflection, Kinetic Deflection, and Thermal Dissipation are all now Basic EM Explosive, Kinetic, or Thermal Shield Amplifiers. Module migration. The supplemental EM Ward Amplifier is converted to a Basic EM Shield Amplifier. Same thing with the other supplemental amplifiers. Explosive, Kinetic, and Thermal Deflection and Dissipation are now all Explosive, Kinetic, or Thermal Shield Amplifiers. All market orders for the affected modules will be removed. The modules in escrow will be returned to the character who created the order. We will convert every module of one type into modules of another type everywhere in the database. This includes modules currently fit to ships and modules in containers or contracts. Upgraded modules have been renamed to Compact. So upgraded EM Ward Amplifier 1 turns into Compact EM Shield Amplifier. And same thing again with Explosive, Kinetic, Thermal. They're all now commonly named Compact Explosive, Kinetic, or Thermal Shield Amplifier. Attribute changes, old values in brackets. Now, I don't think that you probably want me to read through all of these, but it looks like the basic shield amplifiers had their CPU requirements increased from 6 to 10. The compact had their, their resistances changed from 28 to 26. The Republic Fleet versions of the amplifiers had their CPU fitting requirements changed from 17 to 26. Caldari Navy, the meta level changed from 8 to 9. Dread Garistas, meta level 8 to 9. Gistum C-Type, for all of these shield amplifiers, their meta level was changed from 10 to 11, and their resistances changed from 31.52 to 32.24. That's a very small change, but it is a change nonetheless. Pitham C-Type shield amplifiers now are meta level 11. It used to be 10. Their resistances were 32.26, and they are now 33.04. Kaika's modified shield amplifiers, their resistances changed from 33.37 to 33.04, also a minuscule change. Gistum B-Type resistances changed from 32.26 to 33.76. Pitham B-Type, 34.11 to 35.28. Hakim's modified shield amplifiers, meta level 13 changed to 12. Gosh, I lost track of what was in the parentheses. Old values in brackets. There we go. Hakim's went from, they are 13, they were 12. Their resistances are now 33. I got that wrong on some of the earlier values. All right, so the old version, I'm not going to go back and do this. It's all here on the screen. You can see very minuscule changes to a lot of the resistances and to some of the meta levels. I'm not seeing anything else as far as fitting requirements change, but they're increasing some resistances, they're decreasing other resistances by a very small amount, so nothing that you should be totally shocked or impacted by. Now, the exciting thing. A brand new line of faction ships are now available from Edencom. These ships are commissioned from Upwell by Edencom, bearing radical new weaponry. Here is the Skybreaker, which is a frigate. It's decent looking. Edencom frigate bonuses, 6% bonus to all shield resistances, 5% bonus to small Vorten projector damage. They've got one high slot, so this is sort of following in the vein of the Triglavian ships, which just have the one weapon. 4 mid slots, 3 low slots, 1 turret hardpoint, 0 launcher hardpoints, 3 rig slots with 400 calibration. And then a whole bunch of specifics for their fittings. If you would like, I can read through these next time, but it's a lot of percentages here that you probably need in the game to look at, as opposed to just seeing or hearing me read through them. There's nothing to compare them to here, but they look like standard shield resistances bases, and yeah, everything looks relatively standard. I don't have anything to compare it to either. So now we've got the Stormbringer Cruiser, which looks a hell of a lot like the frigate. If you didn't tell me this was a different ship, I'm not sure I would. Oh, one goes wide with the fins on the bottom and narrow on top. The Cruiser has wide at the top but narrow on the bottom. Okay, all right. 6% bonuses to all shield resistances, 5% bonus to medium Vorten projector optimal range. And again, we've got 1 high slot, 6 mid slots, 3 low slots. It looks like it's very specifically targeting a shield tanking. And if we look up here, yep, 4 mid slots, 3 lows on the frigate. Same amount of calibration and rig slots, and then also fitting specifics and data. You've got the Thunderchild, which is a battleship, which only looks somewhat different from the cruiser and the frigate. And that comes with a 5% bonus to large Vorten projector damage and 5% bonus to large Vorten projector rate of fire. So no shield resistance bonuses as with the other two on this battleship. But let's see, 2 high slots, 7 mid slots, 5 low slots, 1 turret hardpoint, 0 launcher hardpoints, same rigs. We got 3 rig slots, 400 calibration, and then a bunch of fittings and specific data to the ship. But worth pointing out, the drone bay on this battleship, only 25 bandwidth and bay size. So you're only going to be having a flight of light drones there. And let's look. No drones in the cruiser and no drones in the frigate. Interesting. All right, skills. Requirements for using the newly added Edencom ship. The ships, Vorten projector and Vorten tuning system are 12 new skills specific to the ship. So you've got Edencom frigate, cruiser, and battleship. Vorten projector operation, small Vorten projector, medium, large. Small Vorten specialization, same thing with medium and large. And Vorten power amplification, Vorten arc guidance, and upwell encryption methods. Structures and deployables. Added a throttle to the rate of spawning hangar container when an abandoned or wormhole structure is destroyed in order to preserve preserve server or client performance. An initial batch of containers will be launched upon destruction, with the remaining containers then spawning in at a steady rate. Technically, performance improvements to the market orders window. User interface. Made several narrative or text changes to the tutorial, added role descriptions to tooltips in role management, improved the corporation advert search field so that it allows corporations to be found even if they don't have an advertisement, added information to the members tab that shows when they joined the alliance, improved the resources filter button in fitting simulation, changed the select all or deselect all to be checkboxes in the contracts window, improved the role summary tab so that it shows what title they have, created an option in title management that allows you to view all the roles that are included in a title and who has the title. Added a confirmation question before you withdraw a corporation application, improvements for the market orders window, and they added a tooltip to better explain influence values in invaded systems. Defect fixes. Gameplay. Removing erroneous bonus to stasis web burst projector in the hell. Adding a fix for 0-point mass entangler not respecting duration and capacitor attributes, addressed inconsistent rounding issue when dragging the same structure services into different area of the fitting window. Meta level 1 armor repairers missing from the corresponding mutaplasmids have been added. Specifically the small 1A enduring armor repairer and small ACM compact armor repairer added to unstable and gravid small armor repairer mutaplasmid. Same thing with the medium version as well. Fixed an issue that was making it possible to put up buy orders for items that could not be sold on the market. Fixed a problem with saving bookmarks where the limit for how many bookmarks are allowed in a folder included incorrect included incorrectly bookmarks. I'm not sure what they meant by that, which were already expired but not yet fully deleted from the database. Fixed an issue where faction police could spawn for a brief time when a liminality system progresses. Graphics. Fixed an issue that caused some decals to appear incorrectly on the Vexor, Vexor Navy issue, and Guardian Vexor ships. Fixed an issue that caused some ship animations to play incorrectly when switching targets quickly. Fixed an issue that made it possible to zoom the camera over capsule while in warp. The introduction video has temporarily been disabled on Mac to avoid the client hanging on a black screen. Moving to user interface. Fixed an issue that did not allow to send corporation invitations to players that had already applied. Fixed outdated description of where to find loyalty points. Fixed an issue with the tutorial where in certain instances the overview or other UI elements would not be revealed. Fixed a problem with legacy bookmarks for deleted upwell structures, which prevented the right-click menu to show, which prevented them from being deleted. Fixed a problem with legacy bookmarks for deleted upwell structures, which broke the sensor overlay. Fixed an issue where active ship cargo may not display correctly when switching between ships. Fixed issue where the fleet window can be condensed so much it can remove information. Fixed issue where it was not possible to import items into the market quickbar, which contain a hyphen in the name. Fixed issue where F12 menu Go to Help Chat button does not open minimized help channel. Fixed issue where highlighting your own messages in chat windows may be difficult to notice depending on window transparency, skin, blur, and size settings. Fixed an issue where the maximum length of a note in the notepad menu is not 3900 but 3899. Fixed issue where attempting to auto-link an invalid name in Notepad will automatically increase the character length after the warning pop-up. Fixed issue where the counter for a pod skin was incorrect. Fixed issue where it was possible to stack message boxes that caused weird display issues. And finally, fixed an issue where the sorting of a column in the corporation kill report is not remembered. And that wraps us up for June 16th's patch notes. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be trying to get some more of these EVE Online videos done. I've had a lot on my plate lately, and I appreciate you hanging around, and I will see you in the next video.